welcome back to my channel. My name is Alya if you are new here. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, I am going to be going over my morning skincare routine. So I need to get all of this hair out of the way. It's like a complete disaster from sleeping on it, and if y'all have curly hair, you know, when you sleep on it and you don't properly wrap it up, it turns into a lion's mane. Anywhoosie, there you have it. Big ol' messy bun. It is a disaster, but just try and ignore that. No one's hair looks that cute when they're washing their face in the morning. So obviously the first step in your skincare routine is normally washing your face. Not everyone washes their face in the morning. If you have really dry skin, you definitely don't need to. I personally like to wash my face twice a day, and I can get away with that because of this amazing face wash. So if you follow my blog at all, I have talked about this probably 2 or 3 times. This is like the best face wash I've ever found. And this is by the brand Crave Beauty, and it's called the Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser. And what I love about this cleanser is it does not strip your moisture barrier on your skin. If you've ever washed your face and your skin is left feeling really like dry and tight and can even end up flaking, that's because it is too harsh and it's stripping the moisture barrier, which can lead to obviously really dry skin issues, but also premature aging. You always want your skin to be nice and hydrated. I've been using this cleanser for about a year now, and Crave is actually a Korean skincare line, and they have about like 4 or 5 products. This is the only one I've tried, but I've heard great things about their other products as well. And I would say this is pretty reasonably priced. It's under 30. I think it might actually be under 20. I think last time I paid like $16.99 for it. So I'll definitely, of course, link all the products I use down below. I think you can pick this up on Amazon as well, but I don't think it's as cheap, so I'll double check that for you. But this is safe to use morning and night because of the fact that it's not going to obviously like take all the moisture out of your skin and leave it all cracked and flaky. And what it says on the back is an antioxidant cleanser that doesn't mess with your skin barrier, lifting everything your skin doesn't want while leaving it what it needs. It helps maintain a healthy pH balance, hydration, and obviously provides antioxidants and leaves you with no irritation. Matcha and hemp seeds boost skin's intake of antioxidants and essential fatty acids. So I really cannot recommend this enough, especially if you have sensitive or dry prone skin. Even if you have oily skin, this is still literally the best thing ever, like the best. So I have already washed my face because I'm clearly sitting in my living room, and washing my face out of like a giant bowl just doesn't really sound that appealing. The next product in my morning skincare routine is the Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting BHA Liquid Exfoliant, and it looks like this. Now, if you don't have acne prone skin, you may not need this. This is a safe exfoliant that you can use every day. Since it's a liquid exfoliant, it's not going to have any of those beads and all that stuff in there that's actually really bad for your skin and the environment. This is a product that you don't need to wash off. So once you've washed your face, you'll apply this next in your routine. And what you do is you just pat it into your skin like this over anywhere that you have breakouts or just anywhere at all, and it will just gently exfoliate away your skin. It won't leave like, you won't have stuff peeling off your face. It'll just leave your skin feeling really nice and smooth. And honestly, if you have breakouts, this has saved my life. And most of my breakouts are hormonal related, but if I am eating bad or drinking a lot of alcohol, I will definitely break out more frequently, and this is literally the best thing I have ever come across. So obviously the main active ingredient is the salicylic acid, which is in most acne related face washes and exfoliants. And what this claims to do is unclog and shrink enlarged pores, smooth and even skin tone, and reduce redness, which it definitely does all of that. My skin is like baby smooth. There's not really like any texture to it at all. It's actually just like completely smooth right now, which is amazing. I haven't even put this on yet, so I'm gonna do that right now. And I probably shouldn't really be doing that sitting on the couch, but whatever. So I'm just going to pour a little bit into the palm of my hand. And this stuff lasts forever, like a little goes a long way, honestly. And then I just apply it like this, and I tend to break out like in my jawline area and my temples, so I definitely want to focus there, but also exfoliate like my nose area and things like that. Now with BHAs, there's certain things that you do not want to mix with this, so if you don't need to use this every single day, which I don't necessarily use it every single day, but for the purpose of this video, I wanted to share because I use it most days, you definitely don't want to mix like a niacinamide or like any other type of like acid with this, because that is really going to irritate and burn the crap out of your skin. So I like to let this sink in before I apply any serums. The ones that I've found that I can mix okay with this are vitamin C and hyaluronic acid. I have no issue with that. It doesn't cause me any redness or irritation. Hey guys, it's Alya from the future, currently editing this video. I wanted to really look up what you could actually mix BHAs with. And even though I mixed it with vitamin C, online it says that vitamin C is effectively an acid. So layering it on with AHAs or BHAs actually isn't really something that you should do. It can cause irritation, but it also can destabilize the pH balance in the vitamin C, so it would make it not really that effective. I do apply vitamin C in my night routine as well, so even though I probably haven't been getting like the full effects of the vitamin C in my morning routine, I've been okay at night. But I just want to point that out, especially for anyone that has like really sensitive skin. I don't want you to like follow my instruction here and then like get a really bad reaction to it. So just like test it out, or just, you know, use something different that can be mixed with the BHA. Now, on days where I don't use the BHA exfoliant, I will sometimes go in with my ordinary niacinamide serum. And this is a tricky one. I have yet to really master how to use this properly. I've watched videos on it. So the thing with this is if you use too much, your skin is not able to absorb it, and you will end up with this like pilling and like peeling and flaking almost. Like your makeup won't sit right on your face after a couple of days. It will definitely be like peeling, like your skin might be peeling off. I'm not really sure if it's my skin or not. It doesn't burn or anything like that. It's very like soft. But like I said, you don't want to mix it with that other product because it can burn bad. But with this, I'll use just like 1 or 2 tiny drops. And what you want to do is like rub it in between your hands to warm it up. And you don't want to rub it on your face. You really want to pat it in. And that is how I found it is the best way to get your skin to absorb it. And niacinamide is a really good product for your skin. Honestly, it's really good for if you have acne or hyperpigmentation or scarring. Like, this is really, really amazing. I don't use this every day. 1, because I do prefer to use the other product, but 2, if I use it too many days in a row, I do find that my skin will flake a little bit. So if you use this and you know how to use it properly, let a girl know in the comments, because I need to know. The next product that I use every single day and is a staple in my skincare routine is vitamin C serum. This has done wonders for getting rid of my acne scars, like my dark spots, any serious hyperpigmentation I have. It's helped dark circles under my eyes. It's literally phenomenal. It is like magic in a bottle. Now, vitamin C comes in tons of different formats, I guess, if you will. There are multiple different names of vitamin C that you'll see in the ingredients list. It really depends on how much you are willing to spend on a vitamin C serum. So if you wanted a really concentrated form of vitamin C, you would want ascorbic acid, and that is definitely going to be a little bit pricier. It's going to be harder to find that. You may not find that in the cheaper types that you can find at like your local pharmacy or necessarily on Amazon, unless you're willing to spend a little bit more. So in this particular one that I have, this has sodium ascorbyl phosphate, which is vitamin C, and it also actually has ascorbic acid. So another form of vitamin C is L-ascorbic acid. I believe that actually may be the strongest one, not just the ascorbic acid. Don't quote me on that, but if you're concerned, do your research before you purchase a vitamin C serum. So another thing that's important to think about in vitamin C serums is the percentage. Usually around like 15 to 20% is what you want to go for. There may be higher percentages that you can find out there. I usually just go for the 20% because that's kind of like the generic like top end that you can find, and I've been perfectly happy with that. Another thing that's important to note is you want to see where on the ingredients list your vitamin C is listed. If it's really far down, it's a really small percentage, and that means that you're not really getting much benefit out of the product. So you really want it to be in like the first 3 to 4 ingredients. The next thing that you want to think about when you are purchasing a vitamin C serum is you want it to be in a dark glass opaque bottle. Vitamin C is very unstable, which basically means when it's exposed to sunlight, it becomes ineffective. So if you are pumping out or using one of the droppers and you are noticing that it is looking like an orange-yellow tinge, that means that it's oxidized and it's not really effective anymore, so you really want to make sure that it's coming out clear. Now that I'm done ranting, let's apply it to my face. And I pretty much just do like 3 or 4 pumps of that, and I just apply that all over. I bring it down the neck, under the chin. It's It's really important that you are putting it everywhere, not just your face. You don't want to forget about your neck. Another thing that's really good that I forget to do a lot, but that I should be doing more, is applying it to the backs of my hands. So the backs of your hands show age first, obviously along with like your neck and stuff like that. But you really want to keep the backs of your hands looking youthful because that is going to overall make your entire appearance more youthful. So vitamin C obviously is super anti-aging. I don't have to rant about that. Most of you probably know that. But obviously do your own research if you're curious about the other benefits of vitamin C, but it is an amazing must-have product. If it's like the only product that you can afford to splurge on in your skincare routine, I would recommend doing that first. And honestly, I think I only paid maybe like $15 for this. It wasn't anything crazy. The next product in my skincare routine that is very important is sunscreen. So you want to really be applying a face and neck SPF every single day. It is super important for anti-aging, skin cancer, wrinkles, the whole 9 yards. So make sure you do it up. The sunscreen I have been really loving lately is by Purito, and this is the Centella Green Level Safe Sunscreen SPF 50. This has organic UV filters, moisturizes and soothes, and it does not leave any sticky residue or white cast, and that is like key, especially if you want to put this under your makeup. This leaves your skin looking so flawless. I don't know what it is. Literally, I can put this on and not put on any foundation, and just this alone, the ingredients in this, make my skin look phenomenal. It's like not oily or anything like that. It does leave like a slight glow, but it doesn't look like a sunscreen grease glow. It just looks like you're really healthy and you've been drinking your water. It does have a slight scent, which is a lavender oil scent. So if you are someone that is really sensitive to smells or you get allergic reactions to stuff like that, then this may not be for you. It's not really super intense, but I do notice it. And it doesn't contain any harmful ingredients. There's no oxybenzone or avobenzone. I think I'm saying those right. Those two chemicals are just really bad for you, especially if you're putting them on your skin every day and your skin is absorbing it and it's going into your bloodstream, and it's just all bad. We don't want that. So this has ingredients in it like niacinamide, which is fantastic. That was actually one of the serums I didn't use today, but because it is a little bit lower in the list here, I don't get any irritation if I mix the sunscreen with the BHA exfoliant, so you're fine. If you want to like layer those up, you won't have a problem. And like the name says, Centella, it has Centella extracts in it, which is a plant. So a lot of the products in this are like green or a little bit more safe, and they don't contain as many chemicals as your normal daily sunscreen might. And I did pick this up on Amazon. I don't believe it was that expensive. I think that it was like, again, under 30. I think it might have been like 15. I'll link everything below, of course, but amazing. You literally need this in your life. So I just put about like this much because I am going to put it on my face and down my neck. And you don't want to like pull your skin too hard. If you're rubbing, you want to like kind of like rub up, you know. Encourage your skin not to sag. I'm actually gonna put a tiny bit more. Make sure I get my nose, eyebrows, everywhere, under the eyes, lips. Honestly, it's just such an amazing formula. It definitely does smell like lavender, so like I said, if that's gonna bother you, maybe try and find something that's unscented. There's tons of sunscreens out there, but this is so good. And the last step in my morning skincare routine is eye cream. Now, I will admit I'm not really like a huge eye cream kind of gal. I feel like a lot of times it is just overpriced, rebranded, remarketed face cream, but I really, really, really do love this First Aid Beauty Eye Duty Niacinamide Brightening Cream. So niacinamide is really amazing for brightening your skin. That's one of like the best things about it, is it just makes your skin like glowy from within. And this actually has these little glowy pigments in them. It's actually like a little bit tinted too. It doesn't like go on dark or anything like that, but it just is so glowy and pretty. And if you want to do like a natural, like no makeup type look, or if you are someone that suffers from really dark circles, this stuff is like the best for helping to correct those. It's very natural. It's not going to be like your Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, but it does help. Just looking in the viewfinder while I apply this. But I pretty much just take it down and up above the eye and just like really gently pat it in. You don't want to like drag because your under eye skin is very delicate and you don't want to be promoting wrinkles. And you really should be using your ring finger for that because that is like your most gentle finger. My nail on that hand is a little too long, so I'm using the middle finger. But I do take just about this much. It's not a huge amount. And I just apply it all in this area. Like in the inner corners too, just to brighten that up. And that is it. It's not actually that extensive as you may have thought. I was using quite a bit more products before, and I just really wanted to like simplify it and just get straight to the point, get one of each that was really the best and just stick to that, and it's been working really well. I'll get a little closer here, but as you can see, my skin has been looking pretty good. It's not breaking out, which is fantastic. I might have like one on the side here somewhere, like nobody's perfect, but the dark spots and everything have faded quite a bit. There's not a ton of hyperpigmentation going on. So I really just think that that is all due to these products and just really trying to stick to a good skincare routine. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below if you would like to see my nighttime skincare routine as well. It is completely different with a whole bunch of different products. Thank you guys so much for watching.